Hi, Debbie here. I have a couple of projects to show you on some challenges and swaps that I'm in that I need to get out in the mail tomorrow. And I just wanted to show you real quick. Unfortunately, I wrapped these up before I did my video, so they're already wrapped up, and that's why you're going to get this glare. But I still wanted to show you what I've done here. This is for Kathy, who is Kathy's Cards. She's having this giveaway where you are to alter these light switch covers. And this is one I've done. I did it with like a napkin and Mod Podged it, and I actually put it back into the wrapping that I bought the cover. See, I used the same wrapping, so I just rewrapped it with that. And I used a Christmas poinsettia napkin and just Mod Podged it on the little cover here. So this was one I've done. And this one here was just a real pretty butterfly with some print on it. So I kind of used that one. I did the same thing with Mod Podged the napkin. And that's what I did with this one here. So these are for this is my entry into Kathy's Cards giveaway that she's having. She still has a little bit more time on it if you wanted to join in on the challenge. I will leave a link to her YouTube channel in the description box below where you can go over there and check it out and you know, and join in if you can. So let me just set these aside. Another giveaway that I'm doing is with the Christal, who is Christal Gill here on YouTube, and we are to make a tag and a 3x5 note card. And this is my 3x5 note card that I've done. I've kept it very flat. I like to keep these index cards when I enter these challenges really flat, because I know they stack them in little boxes and things, and you can just get so much more in a box if they're flat without putting a lot of dimension on them. So I kind of keep mine flat, and of course my information, everything is on the back. And these are Susan Wingett's little they're the clean vellum. It's like it's actually like a little frame, and I just cut it up and just put it on this 3x5 card, and I have some lace in the background and some, you know, some trim, and that's what I've done on this. Really cute. I like that. I like how that turned out. And then this is the tag. The tag is with Tilda paper, and I just made a tag. I cut up the paper and just, you know, pieced it all around on the tag. And I had this little pearl set. This, you know, so they're all together and you just take it off. And it reminded me of like bubbles. So I was thinking ocean bubbles, so I just stuck that at the bottom. And then I just have some seashells, and she's sitting in her bathing suit with her umbrella. And then I just put some flowers that were on the paper, and I just put those. And then the back is just, you know, for me. Yeah, and on the lace here, I had some lace trim here, but it was sticking out, and that was driving me nuts, because when they give me dimensions, I just had to, so I just folded it over, because I didn't want to screw up on the dimensions that she wanted her tag in. So this is what the tag looks like. And I got this eyelash trim for a holder here. Okay, so this was for Christal Gill's little challenge that she's having. And another one that I'm in is from Lisa, who is Crafty Lady Lisa here on YouTube. And she also wanted an IC card and some embellishments, but her IC card was a little bit bigger. She wanted the 4x6. This is also a napkin that I Mod Podged onto, you know, a 4x6 card. So this is what I've done here on that. And then I've just inked it with the Tim Holtz Black Suit ink, just to give it a border. So I didn't want to put any lace around it, so I just left it kind of just like that. So this is how this IC card looks. And she was wanting 3 sets of embellishments. So the embellishments I did was I altered some clothespins. So I just made 3 sets of these. They're exactly the set. Each set is exactly the same. So this is what I've done here. On the back, I Mod Podged tissue paper on the back of the clothespins. And then on the front, I had just put a little piece of trim, you know, cotton trim. And then I just put these little flowers here, and I painted them kind of like white on the sides, on the top and bottom, but not in the inside. I left those unpainted. So these are my embellishments for that. So this is for, and I also will leave a link in the description box below where you can go over to these to everybody's channels. And so this is for Lisa's challenge that she's having here. Now in the background, I am in a swap over at Ink the Edges, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit because this was for a dream catcher. So this is my dream catcher here. And I can zoom in now here a little bit so you can see. I've wrapped, as a matter of fact, I can just bring it down. I have it held up there with the little clothespin, so let me just unattach that, and I can just bring that a little bit closer so you can get an idea of what I've done. Let me zoom out a little bit more now because then it's going to be out of focus. I wrapped the the metal ring with fabric trim. And then I actually did the inside of my dream catcher with embroidery floss. So I just, I did my little thing with embroidery floss. And in the center, I have a little teeny feather charm. And for the things that hang down, I just used eyelash trim, some laces, and some ribbon. And in the center, I have this real pretty feather that I put in the center that hangs down. So this is for the swap I'm in over at Ink the Edges. And for those of you who don't know about Ink the Edges, that is actually a swap site that I run. That's mine. And I will leave a link in the description box below if any of you are interested. It's like a one-on-one swap site. I just, partner everybody up with just one partner. And that way they just swap with each other. They don't have to send everything to me, and I don't have to distribute everything out. And if if you like doing that kind of thing, I'll leave the link to my site in the description box below. You can go check it out. And I want to thank all of you for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye for now.